this bitch. And they end up on these Mongols with their slick ass. These maps have been distorted to fit narratives and purposes for the Mongol to maintain power over all. Hmm? I'm just gonna, y'all know how I do. I'm just gonna go through some screenshots, get some shit off my chest, something like, and we gonna hit that sickness. And now I find out the sickness is not just a cross in the sky. It look like a swarm. See, and it represents a sickness. When it comes to Greek, Roman mythology, it turns into a sickness. The sickness turns into a sick. We're gonna get into all that right quick. We know I'm over here doing one of those are right. First of all, this is the Mongolian Empire. See, and I want you to understand. I want you to understand where these places are modern day. These the warmongers. These are motherfuckers that represent gods of war. You feel what I'm saying? They represent gods of war. You feel me? Hold on for a minute. Let me do this. And I'm gonna show y'all. Well, my nigga, man, hold on, D. I'm finna get off into some shit, right? Cause they think I just be popping, right? They think I just be popping, but I be so trill with this shit. Now, that's in the on section, known as the, I don't even want to try to pronounce it. I remember saying, look, it's primary modern day Iran, Iraq, as Azerbaijan, Azerbaijan, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. Huh? See what I'm saying, my nigga? Now this the Mongol Empire. Now we're gonna bring it up to date so the people of modern time today can understand that these the same motherfucking people and they are Mongoloids and they trying to hide phenotypes and they try to hide the education that they gave to a nigga. Like a nigga ain't on top of his shit. So I'm gonna let my people know we the gods for real, cause we the only true human bloodline it is. It ain't got no motherfucking Neanderthal, no monkey, no motherfucking, and we are no nomads. We are none of that shit. We the children of God, nigga. We the garden. We Adam and Eve, nigga. We in the garden. The garden is in the west. And the east doing too much. The opposite of west is east. So we know who our enemy is now. We know the truth now. See? Watch how I thumb through these hoes. And then watch how I thumb through these hoes. Boom. The yellow section represents what? Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan. What up, toe man? Southern Kazakhstan and Xinjiang, Western China. You the same folks. This area remains the heart of Central, huh? Of Western China, huh? This is the motherfucker. Hmm? You hear me? Now watch this. Blue section. The blue section, D. Where the? Where the? What happened? Check this out. Now the blue section. See, we got to bring them up to date. These the same people playing games with a nigga shit. Got my God, my son, my God, the son of God. I'm gonna show you though. Why I show you today, D? Why this shit? The blue section consists of China, Mongolian, Korea, in the Korean Peninsula, and part of Siberia. Siberia sit right next to Alaska somewhere, right? Huh? Man, where this Barren Strait at, bro? I don't believe nothing they say no more, D. They got me fucked up. They got what about Siberia, Alaska? That's right next to that's Russia. Now I'm finna show Russia is that green area right there now. So where that Strait of water at? Would give them an excuse to be on our motherfucking land. Hold on. Yeah. So check this out. Hold on. It's yellow, yellow. Hold on. All right. Yeah. So me and told man, we lied, man, one of my little grandbaby duck through the Siberia. Now I'm keep going. I just want to throw them through these screenshots and show you what I'm talking about these Mongols running, doing too much. They been in that east doing too much, bro. Now historically, often group the Delhi. See right up on the head, right up under there, you see that green, you see that orange, yellow, blue, and you see that section right there that sits right over Arabia. What the Delhi? That's India. So you mean to tell me the Delhi has off in there? Why? Because of religious purpose. It's some religious Islam shit. All them bitches after that oil. They finna take the African oil right here. I'm just showing, I ain't protecting Africa. I'm just showing Africa is the South, we is the West, and I'm showing you how I see this shit, bro. What up, boy? Said territories due to share Islamic trade networks and cultural ties in earlier cartographic regions were frequently categorized by religious. So that's why they down off on top of that oil. That's why they down on top of the oil. That's why right now today, China and goddamn Japan get all that oil. They got to give it back to the hand that feed them. They got to keep on the hand that feed them. Man, China, Japan running this shit. I told y'all a long time ago, I think Japan is the elite to China. I said, how the fuck we in debt to China for bombing Japan? So I've been going to answer all these questions for myself because nobody had no answers, bro. And I'm going to get it. Yes, in the context of specific ancient maps like the European ones, he always go back to the planisphere. The 1587 map that I told you, that I deciphered how they got them started the North Pole and where they started it at and how they... I'm sure y'all don't play no game, bro. I ain't play no game, huh? The Delhi, that is often visually and textually grouped within the border of Arabian or Islamic sphere and influence. This reflects the area tendency to the map regions by cultural and religious. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? How India sitting up in that motherfucker over that Arabian oil. See, that's the UAE. All these the same motherfucking people, my nigga. And all these niggas are Mongoloids. And them Europeans, they mixed and mingled with the North over there. Right there, this is the Northeast. This is how I go. And all of them in mountainous regions coming to get your oil and coming to get your resources and coming to get your agricultural motherfucking off. What they call it? Crops. Huh? Your harvest. They came and got the sun, man. These niggas playing with your God, man. Got your God on that silk flag, man. I'm gonna show you now. I'm showing you this shit they all play. Cause they done pissed me off. These the motherfuckers that brought the gunplay to a nigga, man. China brought the gunplay. But they got some little foot soldiers that do the dirty work for them. This is how they took hold, man. You defenseless against a pistol, a hand grenade. These niggas brought the gunfight to a nigga. This is how they did it. And this is how they, man, look on. And they try to tell you Japan for you. I said, ain't where Japan located at, bro. I told y'all all this shit. Well, all this shit gonna come together and keep coming together. So live. All of them gonna keep coming together. What's up, boy? Come on. You sick? Bless you. You sick? Yeah. The Arabian Peninsula contains some of the largest oil fields in the world. The most significant, what? Not Arabia. Some of the largest oil fields in the world. This what them motherfuckers was out the first. They already went down to the Congos and got the rubber industry started out of the north. Niggas from way over there in the north own the motherfucking rubber industry that's down in the Congos, bruh. See, this is how they came and took Africa resources, my nigga. These hoes been in cahoots for a long time playing the background. But you got to follow the money. Huh? You got to follow the money. So I'm talking about the most significant is the Gulf War field of Saudi Arabia. Just think about all the places the United States of America went to war at. The Persian Gulf, Saudi Arabia, Iraq. These are all the places they send our people to go war for them at. That shit ain't got nothing to do with the gods, bruh. We don't look like none of them people. We really trying to connect ourselves to some biblical shit, some Quran shit. Trying to connect ourselves to anything they done written in, man. We trying to connect ourselves because we don't know who we are. But we know the truth. Now, shout out to my nigga Roll That Corn. You hear me? See what I'm talking about? Which is the largest conventional oil, onshore oil field on earth. On the earth. They had to come get the oil and the power and the energy, so they had to keep the power, bro. Roughly 174 miles long and 16 miles wide. That's another one. Total area approximately 1.3 million acres. This is what they out there, bro. In cahoots. And using religion and that motherfucking gun, that rifle, and them hand grenades to push their way up through this hole. Why did? I don't even want, now why did Virgin Field, Kuwait, there go Kuwait. Been to war over there, Saudi Arabia, see what I'm saying? That's what and they went over there and went on, they went on over there and took goddamn Iraq so people can stop asking about them bodies we was looking for. They went on and said, all of them buried in Europe. Well, Europe, you are. They're buried in Europe. Where's Europe? Mesopotamia. Where's Mesopotamia? Modern day Iraq. Where's Iraq now? They don't talk about it no more because they don't want you asking about where them bodies at of any biblical characters y'all put out here and talked about and intertwined with real people and real history. Why they don't have any tombs? Why they buried it? All of them supposed to be buried in modern day Iraq. That's why you don't hear them talking about Iraq anymore, because they don't want you asking about those bodies that can't be produced because they don't exist, bro. Because they don't exist, bro. You see what I'm talking about? Boom. India is the largest buyer from Saudi Arabia. It's the second. This is the second largest buyer who get his oil from these people. See what I'm talking about? The second. Who the first? Japan. Who the second? Who the third? China. Why all this oil is being controlled by these people, bro? Why all this oil being controlled by these people, bro? By these Mongols. Split up my ass. If I know split, why this? Why this? The Askum, located in modern day northern Ethiopia. So, see, this is what I was telling y'all when I was doing the Nipsey shit. Y'all remember I came out and said, man, Nipsey Axumite, bro. He what, man? Nipsey a Crip, dog. We West Coast cuz. Hold up, cuz. You talking about cuz? I said, man, an Axumite, bro. And Haile Selassie is maybe his grandfather, dog. And his grandfather gave up his throne like a bitch. Stepped down off his throne like a bitch. He was trying to reunite Ethiopia with Eritrea. I told y'all this shit. And when he came out, he ain't had none of that Eritrean flag flying. He ain't see no goddamn blue Crip rag and all that shit. He ain't see no United States. That nigga had that Eritrean flag open because he know who the fuck he was. Shout out to my nigga Nip. Now he's an Afro-Asiatic because he's a motherfucking Arab, nigga. He a black Arab. Told y'all who the nigga was. Why y'all couldn't find that on this nigga. All right. Boom. See? Why did? African, modern day Ethiopia and Eritrea, centered at the capital Aksum, Arabia, modern day Yemen. The Ascomite Empire was a powerful maritime civilization that dominated the Red Sea region between 100 AD and goddamn 40 AD and 940 AD. serve as a vital trade bridge connecting the Roman to the ancient India. Huh? They got Romans coming through this whole. They got Romans coming through this whole trying to get to India for what? They got some shit. What the fuck they got going on? I told you, everybody in cahoots against the West, nigga. Watch this. Watch this. Not exactly why China is currently the largest buyer of Arabian oil. Hold on, watch this. Yes, at its peak in the 6th century, the Aksumite Empire controlled southwestern Arabia, especially modern-day Yemen. They crossed the Red Sea to conquer the... Man, I ain't finna pronounce all them goddamn names, dominating the region. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I know you do. I'm gonna break it down, my niggas see this shit. Now why did boom? There it is right there. Aksum, the Red Sea, the Horn of Africa. The Horn of Africa, that's Pum. That's Pum. It's in the biblical text, right? That the Red Sea. That the Aksum King, Aksumite. These folks are Ethiopians, and they control way more land than what they showing you right here. Arabia belonged to them Ethiopians. They coming in from all this land mass is connected. Palestine, Israel, Iraq, Iran, Mesopotamia, all that shit is connected. But that's not the Middle East where they tried to create that North Pole. They created that pole where all of them united at in the center. X marked the spot, and I'm fed on their ass in a major way. And I'm ending up on their ass. I'm gonna get y'all niggas to end up on their ass. Yes, the Aksumite Empire, Aksum, was located in present-day northern Ethiopia and Eritrea. It was, I'm telling you, Arabia is a big ass. That's why they ain't got no cities all in the middle of that bitch and shit. Cause it's a big ass landfill of nothing but oil, bro. They had to get there first. And it took all of them. And them European Arabs are Western Europeans, and they were mixing with the Mongols and came down and got the Asian persuasion, able to claim whatever they want to claim. I can be Italian, I can be French, I can be a motherfucking goddamn Israelite, I can be a Palestinian, and guess what else I can be? I can be a motherfucking UAE that came down and took Egypt and claimed descendancy to Egypt and took that fucking oil field, and now we're the 7 Emirates and we control the oil. Until they decide that they want to fight for it, but fight for it for what? Because the Mongol is getting what he wants from the oil field through the Arab. The fake European Arab, man, these the same motherfucking people and don't none of them look like you, so why you following they shit? Why you trying to connect to this shit? Tell it to them whole man, yeah, we came over and built that shit in Egypt. I'm finna show you that. Shout out to my nigga goddamn Roll the Corn, nigga. The Aksumite Empire at its peak in the 4th century. Let's keep going. Boom. Let's keep going. The Aksumite Empire officially converted to Christianity. The Aksumite Empire had to convert. I just told you they had them Romans coming down now. The Romans coming like Christian crusaders through that bitch. They ain't gonna tell you they was forced to convert. So if anybody got in the right to that Holy Land, if them Canaanites is anywhere black and anywhere up under the motherfucking guise of Ham, where they say Ham is the father of all dog races except the Negro, except us, we ain't in it. We ain't in it. We in the West. We just read. Understand? We ain't in it. We ain't in it. We ain't in it. So the Canaanites, that's their indigenous inherited land. Fuck Abraham. Why the Canaanites and the Ethiopians ain't got no right to this Holy Land that they over there fighting and bombing for? The first motherfucker supposed to have a piece of this a goddamn black ass African called Ethiopia. Huh? I swear. Huh? 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 Well, why they ain't what they been? What the fuck was they before? Now let me show you. That the motherfucking Roman already been down there fucking with them. Why did? Cause he folks want no motherfucking. Why did? Now these are religions that they was up under before they converted all the way to Christianity. They convert. Viewed as the protector. It just said Memram. Memram, Maram, the most significant god viewed as the protector of the king and the god of war. The god of who? War. Oh, man, we love the god of nature, man. We the children of the sun, man. We melanated souls, man. We going back to the heavens, man. We returning back to the heavens, dog. On pause. Often associated with the Greek god Eris. Oh, the Greek shit we know is mythological shit, man. Ber, the god of the sea. Astar, the god of the sky and the moon. The goddess of the earth and fertility. Huh? Yeah, the earth is the goddamn fertility part of this shit. Baby. And my boy, we on live, man. Hey, man, let me hold up, D. I said, boom. Yeah, I'm back in this bitch, man. This old man sick, man. We got to see about him. Let me see. Let me see. Boom. 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 I gotta get the Axum Empire. Boom. Abyssinia. That's the real name of Ethiopia. Abyssinia. Punt. Empire of Punt. See, I told you that Punt right there. Both sides of that Red Sea. That's a big ass oil field. Wasn't no such thing as no motherfucking Arabian plate. Wasn't no Arabia, nigga. They took the motherfucking language of Geese that came down from motherfucker. They came over from Louisiana. Geese was the original language up in this bitch. And it turned to Hameric. And they interchanged the language of the Ethiopian from Hameric and interchanged it to Aramaic. That's what the Arab started taking over this whole. Understand what I'm trying to show you? Understand what I'm trying to show you? Trying to show some real shit. Trying to show some real shit. I ain't through like this. That's just the plan. That's just the flag of Japan showing they got the sun disc. They got your God on their flag and running you raggedly and gave the authority to the beast to control you. They let the Neanderthal control you. The Western European control you. The British, the Neanderthal control you. And you believe everything they write. They Johnny come late. They Johnny come late like a motherfucker with that shit they talking about. And now they talking about, watch this, huh? Watch this, huh? We finna get off into this shit. Now, where is this at? Where is this? Alaska. That the United States and Russia right there. So Alaska is connected to the United States now because y'all say y'all bought this hoe. Where's the Bering Strait located at, bro? Where's the Bering Strait located at? If I'm showing you this, if I'm showing you that green part is Russia. That the green part of Russia. Russia and Alaska supposed to be was 8 miles apart. Now they're saying 51, whatever it is, it's supposed to be a barren strait of water that separated was supposed to be their reason to be all over here in the Western world doing the shit that they were doing. Doing the shit they were doing, enslaving our motherfucking ass on our own shit. Enslaving our ass on our own shit. See? Now what I did. Now we're going to get into Cygnus. Cygnus. C-Y. C-Y-G-N-U-S-I-S. Cygnus. This is the star constellation of Orion. Why is this important? I'm going to young fair shit. Why is this important? Why is this important? The cygnus, often associated with Orion, typically refers to ancient astrological and mythological connections, rather than physical disease in the stars. Historically, this theme manifests in three main ways: the dog star fever, a sickness. But it's Greek shit talking. These hoes ain't none of they shit. This ain't none of they shit. Wow. Not within Orion itself, the star Sirius, the nose of Orion's hunting dog. Hunting dog. These hoes done put a hunting dog in the sky? Canis Major is inextricably linked to the hunter. Ancient Greeks and Romans believed that when Sirius knows with the sun during the dog days of summer, it brought extreme heat that caused star sickness. That gave their ass melanoma. Cause they fucking with melanated people shit. This ain't no supposed to be no motherfucking sickness, nigga. This ain't supposed to be no motherfucking sickness, so they don't turn your shit into a sickness. Cause the melanated universe and the melanated Sundays that I tell you about get their ass melanoma. They know it. And you know it too. In your soul. Don't get free spirited with their ass. Stay with your soul, my brother. See what I'm talking about? Now it afflicts his blindness. Don't the sun blind you? After a dark and transgressing king blinded the hunter. Orion, what's up? Orion had to travel to the east to have his eyes healed by the rays of the rising. Had to travel to where? He had to travel to where, baby? The east. He got to go to the east. He got to travel to the east to be healed by the rays of the rising sun. Like they was on Japan flag. Saudi hoes in cahoots taking your shit though. The story is often used to explain movement of the constellation across the horizon. Across the motherfucking horizon. Y'all see this shit? I'm sure y'all see it in real time. See? Look. While generally positive, it was sometimes associated with sudden accidents or sharp illness. This sickness, they done took sickness and turned it into a sickness. Once a Greek get hold to it. What I did? I'm gonna show you some real shit. I'm gonna get to the right there. What I did? Get up in this bitch. What would I show you? Oh, these things in this bitch. The sickness of Orion represent what that shit say, baby? Convergence of two celestial powers of high frequency. What did it say, baby? Avian energy and sickness, and the physical warrior construct of Orion. In ancient cosmology, this connection is often viewed as a sickness or celestial distortion when the earthly realm loses its alignment with the divine source. What is the divine source? This can manifest as magnetic interference. From the polar north. From the polar north. From the polar north to polar north in the sun, ain't. See, they created all these lights and they glitch from the sky. Now, I ain't through. Now, tell me y'all ain't going to heaven. I'm trying to tell you. Sticking to what I did. Now, what I did? Here come us. Winterville Mound, Mississippi. Owl in Alabama. Researchers identify a pathway between Mound and mirror the path of Orion's nebula and the constellation Cygnus. So where Egypt get it from? If we older than Egypt and our shit lined up with Orion, and Orion sitting on the Cygnus, which is really across our swan, how it become an illness fucking with the Greek? This shit been here. It's the blueprint that with the mounds in the Americas is lined up with this motherfucking star constellation Orion, bro. And Orion represent what? The sun, the hand, the portal. And I'm gonna show you how your energy going back to where you came from. Watch this real quick. That's Louisiana. Same shit. Aligned up with Orion. Before it got to Egypt, how it got over there. You older than them niggas, man. Y'all better start listening to these bitches. Watch this. I got some shit. Watch this. And indigenous. What that shit say, baby? Astronomical interpretations Orion the hand And sickness, the bird, represent the soul's path. Sickness, which likely corresponds to your mention of sickness, often serves as the great raptor of celestial judges. You got to be judged. You can't get to the Father but through the Son, while Orion is viewed as the portal or sun gate, that which is the soul's passage to reach the afterlife. 666, that's you, nigga. And they know it, nigga. That aligns with symbolic journey for the physical world back to world back. You're going back to where you came from, nigga. You return to the heavens. That's your middle. No, you ain't going to the dirt, you're going to the heavens. The sun of death. You're going through the sun. What it say? Your soul passes and reach to the afterlife. It says the portal sun gate. The sun ain't in the dirt, the sun in the sky. That melanated disc in the sky. This was your melanated soul going back through this portal back to the heavens. Gonna return to from whence you came. They can't never get there. They distorting you. They can't get where the fuck you came from or where you going. Cause they ain't part of a melanated system that goddamn got to do with that sun disc that I showed you. I'm trying to tell you, it's melanated. And they know it. And they get melanoma fucking with it. That's why they call it a sickness now. How's a sickness? He's your soul, man. And that right there just fucked me up right there. I'm glad I went in now the green section. I'm showing the green section of that shit also is that I'm showing that's Russia. So ain't no Barren Strait or 9 Strait. All that shit is a map plate. All that shit, I don't believe none of this shit no more. I believe this right here though. Orion, we know Orion, Osiris. Anytime you see that O represent that sun. Represent that sun. And his portal are the sun gate. And the illumination around the sun is the light. So ain't no way back to the Heavenly Father, which is the portal for souls, but through the sun. This the story that he corrupted all these years and playing games with you. You ain't never believed in no globe. You ain't never believed in no God of war. You ain't never believed in none of that shit. And you know this motherfucker is flat. And I got to get the fuck up out there, bitch. Cause my baby pretty. And I'm finna go. Cause she beautiful. And she the first lady of melanation. And she cooking. And it smells good in this bitch. And Truth don't need no help. And boom. And bye. And fuck it. Hey, we love y'all. We out this bitch, man. I gotta go. But look at that shit. And that goes along with just what I be saying. That your melanated makeup and your energy don't die. Your energy travels back through that sun, that illumination, to that black melanated sun disk that they call it sun disk when the Japanese got it. When I said sun disk, something wrong. And your soul compress back through that. That's what they call coronation. And get what you do when you coronate. When you compress through there, you become the star that you're destined to be. That's your divine divinity. Ain't nobody never D.
Okay. Hey D, how you doing?
He might be gone.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're here, thank you for joining. We appreciate you. And whomever else that is, I can't see. It's too small.
I can't see who that was.
I can't see that at all.
They jumping in and out of BBNO.
Yeah.
But it's the same concept I be showing. And they can't do that. They decompose. They bound to the earth. Ain't the devil bound to the earth? Ain't that what it say? Up under the ground with the little pitfall, they decomposing, and just like horsemen, they'll help these plants and shit to grow. Decomposition. They souls will never be able to make it to the heaven. And then when you be having them thoughts like, damn, that's deja vu, yeah, because you've been reincarnated to come back here. That's why you be knowing shit you don't. How the fuck I know that? Because you know that in the past life, nigga, you been reincarnated here. This is a renewal. The universe is a renewal system. Yeah, we got portals and all that shit, and I'm telling you, you can't get back to that. This is the way you say you're going to go back. It said go back, that means you return from whence you came, right? Same shit I be saying. That's how you get back to the heavens. Melanated. It's a melanated system. It's a solar system. This ain't no spirited system. This is a solar system. The sun is the soul of life on the heavens and the earth. Straight up. And we out this bitch. She trying to run, y'all gotta catch her. Come on. I said, boom, I'm out this bitch. Oh, good one.